Creativity, it is an addiction. You have to have it in order to do anything in life, even if you're just breathing. It's a creative way of doing things in your mind, body, and soul. Yes, you have to have it. So why call it an addiction? Because it does. It does a lot of things to you that you don't like, and you've just got to learn how to listen to it and to love it. Unplugged, because we will always say yes to creativity. Totally Uncut, because we all make mistakes. This is Arroe Unplugged. I'm a stream thinker because I believe in the power of now. It's an exercise that I do every day. For 10 minutes, I will just write. Absolutely no editing whatsoever. You just write. Whatever is in the moment of now, you put it on paper. It's learning how to trust free-form writing because your best decisions are made right now. Own your own leadership. The power of now. This is Stream Thinking. Today we're reading from February 19th, 2022. And I wrote on that day, take a note of the date. February 19th, 2022. Where will we be when time turns it into broadcasting? Meaning today. Reaching outward from a thought, making movement in a world already moving too fast. Creatively speaking, let's make a prediction. Somewhere around March 16th, 2022 is when this will make it to you. Do you attempt to paint what the world is going to look like? I tried to do that with the pandemic, using the news media as my source of information. I'm still getting it wrong. For 3 weeks, maybe 2 months, all we've heard about is Russia getting ready to invade Ukraine. What will life be like on March 16th, 2022? Dear future listener and reader, on this date, February 19th, 2022, the threats are loud and clear. Inflation is through the roof. I paid $3.45 per gallon for gas, and the supply chain still has grocery store shelves empty. I don't want to get into political talk radio. They already own all of this stage. Today, this day, where will you be on March 16th, 2022? All right, I got to come clean. Today's date is March 21st, 2022. We would have done the date that the author on February 19th, 2022 would have predicted, March 16th, if I had not done a wedding show and gone camping last week. I didn't know that back in February that I would go camping. And when I go camping, I don't podcast. I don't create new episodes. So in reality, on the 19th of February in 2022, his prediction of March 16th, 2022 was spot on. He knew exactly when we would be talking about it. But because I was camping and we did the wedding show beforehand, I waited a week to get here. So I'm going to give him credit anyway, even though I am a week late. I'm a week late. His thoughts were not. But he asked the question, what is the world going to be like? He was writing in February of 2022 when Russia was building up its army around Ukraine. These days, we are 4 weeks deep into a war that could go global. We do have inflation. Gas prices are well over $4 a gallon. And as for the supply chain, there's a lot more stuff on the shelves, but there's always that threat of different types of, new taxes for travelers, of people that bring that to us. And they're also talking about striking and things like that. It's not a world that needs to own paint on a canvas. But yet we have to write about it. We have to be able to tell the tale. Or what'll happen is that the future reader is going to get stories of propaganda. I do wish that I was in Russia right now to read and hear what they're being told. I just want to fall witness to lies. But then again, are they saying the same thing about us? The reverse rear view mirror. In February of 2022, he wanted to take note of the date because he knew that things were changing. But in your own personal life, what is changing in you? And do you document it, or does it even bother you that the change is happening and you have no real source of how it became what it has? Learning how to stream think is that opportunity where you feel something in the moment of now and you trust it, but you don't just jump into it. This is years of practice. This is years of training, of taking a single thought and creating a movement. And we need a movement right now. I wrote in my daily writing today that there is no man, no woman anywhere that has the right words to help quell the war in Ukraine. No human on this planet. So I gave it to God. And I said, your word's the only way. There's got to be a movement. If there is no movement, there's more war. I'm Arroe, and that's Stream Thinking.